Hey there, back. Um, Things are going well so far in August. Been out there enjoying the weather. Yeah, got a little sunburnt, so I've been wearing my hats. Um, so yeah, I have no complaints so far. Uh, so with that being said, thing is on my mind. Uh, I guess I'm going to dive back into politics. I guess what I want to talk about is the recent news in regards to our now outgoing governor. I live in upstate New York. If you count the years during the 70s, I've been a fellow New Yorker for 40 plus years. So, but I'll dive into that another time. But what I want to go into is my thoughts on the outgoing governor, Cuomo. When I left, well, not when I left, when I came back from Wisconsin in '84, Andrew Cuomo's father, Mario Cuomo, was our governor, and then in '94, Pataki got in. He ran for governor, and he beat Mario Cuomo after 3 terms. And Pataki was our governor for 3 terms, and I was a Republican at the time, and I was a conservative. In recent years, I've gone from conservative to moderate, slightly liberal, but mostly moderate, purely moderate. And then Pataki decided not to run for a 4th term. And then we had Spitzer. Spitzer was all right, but then a lot of stuff came out about him. What got him in trouble was him dealing with prostitutes. So he resigned a year after he got sworn in. Then we had Patterson. Patterson, I thought, was pretty good and honest. But yeah, I don't know. I give Patterson a B. I mean, he had to do what he had to do. And then we had Cuomo. And well, my feelings on, first I'll go into his father a little bit. My dad and uncles didn't like Mario Cuomo, especially my uncles when they were alive. Under Andrew Cuomo's father's tenure, taxes were pretty high, and a lot of businesses were leaving the state. This is back in the 80s and 90s. And employment was just it was iffy, A lot of people were leaving for places like California and Texas for work and better quality of life and standard of living, that kind of thing. When Pataki got in, he really updated things. I'm not saying Mario wasn't he was a bad governor, but I didn't think he was that great of a governor. But I mean, I was young. I was a teenager when I started getting interested in politics. I was in my early 20s, and my household was Republican, and I liked guys like Reagan and Bush. But I'm not going to dive into that. We're talking about the governor of New York. So, but back to Mario. yeah, what got Mario voted out was people were just fed up with high taxes and sort of high unemployment a little bit. There wasn't. If you were part of a higher income bracket from the city, yeah, you did pretty well, you know. And if your family was already established with money, yeah, like the Cuomos were you know, they sort of had money. But I just feel like, I don't know. I voted for Pataki because I wanted change. So fast forward to now in 2021 with Andrew Cuomo's resignation. I feel like it's been long coming. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm a moderate. I used to be a Republican, but I'm more moderate in recent years because of my experiences in life. I've changed my political positions in certain areas. Like, I'm conservative in a lot of ways when it comes to I'm conservative in a lot of ways in terms of like reckless spending. Pension, I'm for pension reform. I think if you're already getting a pension and then you're going and working for the government, which is called double dipping, I think double dipping should be eliminated. Shouldn't be allowed. I mean, state employees can't do it. Why? And here again, yeah, using the word should. Why should your administration officials be getting a pension while going back and working for the government? And some of my conservative friends have pointed out that, yeah, Cuomo eliminated the Moreland Commission on ethics reform. So I think it kind of, he lost credibility, so that's why he eliminated it. My feeling also is, I mean, you know, yeah, he did a lot of good things. I mean, you know, for gay rights and pay equality and other things, but it doesn't change the fact that he harassed 11 women. Now, if it was in the private sector, if it was you or me, we would have been fired. Pure and simple. We've been written up. I'll give you an example. I worked at Walmart, and this is where guys can get in a lot of trouble. You know, when we're younger, we get very, sometimes we don't know where to stop, or it's not our intent, and the opposite sex takes it the wrong way. And I agree, if you're putting your hands up a woman's blouse and everything, I mean, that's almost constituted as attempted rape. So, but you all know, based on, you know, the media and the news, I mean, I agree that it should be fair and not one-sided, and he has a right to defend himself. That's what makes this country really good and great. But I in my feeling as an upstate New Yorker, I feel like he had, this is 3 terms. He's had his chance. His day is come and gone. Just like Trump, as I mentioned in earlier videos. Trump's day is come and gone. Though he's going to try to run again. But we're not talking about Trump. Trump's another New Yorker. So, but we're talking about Cuomo here. I do agree that they should be looking into the underreporting of the nursing home deaths. I mean, if he intentionally did that to make himself look good, and there's criminal negligence, I think, like the rest of us, if we did something like that, we would go to prison or jail. And I think if he did something criminally negligent, I don't think he should get a slap on the wrist. He should get justice like the rest of us. And I also think Cuomo should, I don't think, if there's criminal negligence, I don't think he should get a pension, But at the same time, if that was me, playing devil's advocate, weighing it out, it's easier said than done. So personal opinion, I feel like this is Cuomo's time to go. It's time for new leadership. Now we got this Lieutenant Governor called Hochul. I hope I pronounced it, so no disrespect to her. She's going to be coming in 2 weeks this coming Wednesday, so let's see, the 10th. So on the 24th, she'll be sworn in, and Governor Cuomo will step down. He'll be former Governor Cuomo. So, yeah, I think it's time we have a female governor in New York. She sounds very, very promising, and I'm willing to give her a chance. But on a political side, I think, considering we've had now 2 governors that have resigned, we've had 3 governors that were Democrat, and this will be a 4th one. I think the Republicans have a good opportunity, a good chance, if they get the right candidate in 2022, to, no disrespect to the incoming governor. The Republican Party has a good chance if they don't embrace Trumpism and they stay moderate and they go the way like Pataki did. They stand a good chance of retaking the governorship, because from what I understand in the news, they have the assembly, they have the legislation, the legislative branch, the assembly branch, and the governor. That's like the Congress, like one party having a Congress, the Senate, and the White House. So statewide, it's legislative, assembly, assembly, legislative, sorry about that, and then state senate, and then governorship. So I do believe that if the Republican Party can find good candidates and a good message, they're going to sweep New York. They're going to become the majority again. Like I said, I'm independent. I don't side with one party or the other. I just look at the candidates. So I'm willing to give Lieutenant Governor, soon-to-be Governor Hochul, a chance. But I do, my final verse, I think it's Andrew Cuomo's time to leave. And I think he needs that time to personally reflect, take a step back, and figure out what he did wrong and where he went wrong, and build on it. So, I wish Governor Cuomo all the best. Thank you for trying to make our state better. But it's time to go. Time to move, step aside, and make room for new leadership. So, and I wish Governor Hochul the best. So, stay tuned, as they say. And with that being said, that's my thoughts on Governor Cuomo, our soon-to-be former governor. Till next time, have a good day and God bless.